So us photographers and videographers are on this never-ending quest to find the best camera bag out there, and to be honest, I don't think it exists. I think it's really down to the features that the bag has and whether they match your accessory needs. That being said, today we're going to review the K&F Concept Camera Backpack. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Camilo and this is DKD21 Media, the place where we teach you guys how to step into production. But we also do tech gear reviews and unboxings, so if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. So K&F haven't actually sponsored us for this video. I've just had this bag for 3 months and I wanted to make a review about it a while ago, but I thought I'd actually use it, take it to my shoots, take it traveling, put it for its paces, and then I'll give you guys some honest feedback about the bag. If you want to check the bag out, the link is in the description below. So let's start with the pros and let's start with appearances. So I wanted to get this bag because firstly it was quite stylish. As you can see, it's got this nice blue and brown sort of accents on the buckle things and then the zipper handle. It has this nice buckle system, which is quite popular with a lot of bags these days. So I thought, yeah, I mean, I know nothing about fashion, so don't quote me on anything, but it also has this drawstring, which we'll get into in a second. The other reason why I got this bag is because I wanted something that was quite inconspicuous. I didn't want to walk around with a bag that says, I have a lot of camera gear here. I didn't want that. I took this once to a club to do some filming, and the bouncer literally opened the bag, looked in it, saw there was like one thing in here, which was like a sound recorder, and was like, sick, you can go in. So yeah, it also comes in 3 colors, I believe, like a brown, a black. I'll put it in the description anyway so you guys can see. So next thing is build quality. So the material on the outside is like rain proof / water resistant. Water literally lands on it and sometimes it like spills out, or it just kind of gets absorbed slightly and then it just evaporates really quickly, which is pretty cool because you don't want your camera gear to get wet. In terms of padding, there's quite a lot of padding on the back and on the straps, which is really good when you have a lot of gear. I'd have a gimbal in here, I'd have my tripod, 2 bodies, maybe an extra lens, some audio equipment, and it would be heavy, but it didn't feel like the bag was strangling me or killing me. It was quite comfortable, which is really good. Stitchings here are actually pretty good here in the straps because a lot of bags that I own, the first place of ripping is right here where the straps touch the bag. So it's good that they're kind of reinforced there. There's also a lot of padding inside the actual compartment. So this actual compartment, which opens from the back, by the way, is really good. It has really nice thick padding, so you can trust that your gear is going to be safe. I would like it though if there was more padding here at the bottom, because sometimes I'd like just drop my bag and hope for the best that nothing's going to break. So yeah, the build quality of the majority of the bag is pretty good, which is a good thumbs up. Functionality. In terms of functionality, the bag has a nice quick access side pocket where I can fit my Sony a7 III with a 28-75 Tamron lens. It fits really snugly in there, which is great. In the quick access door, you have some slots for your camera batteries, which is really good. And this top compartment, I use it for extra stuff, just like maybe like some snacks, a Manfrotto mini tripod. But also what's really cool is that on top, my gimbal fits inside. It fits inside where the tablet pocket is supposed to be. I know it advertises that you can put in 13-inch laptops, and some 13-inch laptops actually fit in there really well. Granted, not all 13-inch laptops are made equally. I've managed to fit in a 13-inch MacBook Air. Don't get this if you think that you can carry your laptop in it. Check the dimensions because only some 13-inch laptops fit in it. I also really like the drawstrings on top because you can really pack this bag up. There's obviously a limitation to it. I know K&F Concept advertised this as a travel backpack, but when I took it to Italy, I wouldn't consider it a very good travel backpack. It can really only fit a few things in it. A pair of trousers and a t-shirt, that'd be great. But if you're someone that wants to go traveling, you might want to reconsider whether you can get this in a side bag. It does have some like elastic webbing bits for little things on top, which is really good to kind of divide what you have in here. Unfortunately, you can't fit like an A4 sheet of paper or an A4 book, which is quite annoying. I know I took this to work for a bit, but I had to stop taking it to work because I just couldn't fit any of my documents in it if I wanted to take them home. At the front, you got another pocket with a zip, which is great, so that it's not just this loose magnetic button there. And in here you have some dividers, which is good for camera batteries or small stuff. I like to keep my ND filter pouch here because it's just nice quick access. I can take it out, get my filter out, screw it in, and then put it back in here. Looking into the compartment section, I can fit my Sony a7 III with a 28-75 lens, but if you have something like a Canon 5D Mark IV and like a 70-200 lens, you're not gonna fit that in here. And the dividers are really nice because you can obviously rearrange them to however you want, like other camera backpacks. One of my favorite things is this tripod mount on the side. It stretches out, which is really good, and you can also tighten it back down. and it's like a nice little clip-on thing up here, so your tripod isn't just flying loose. I usually fit 2 legs in here, and then I just strap it down so that it doesn't go anywhere, which is perfect. You can also fit a water bottle if you get thirsty on a shoot. On the top, there's an extra pocket. What came in here with the bag was a waterproof cover, which I just don't use. I don't see the point of using it. You probably really only need the rain cover if you're going to like a tropical rainforest, or you can be like me, a nice engineer that I am, and keep these water absorbing little pouches that you can find in here. And basically it's just like a safe bet should any moisture get into the camera compartment of your bag. The sternum strap is 100% useful. It really does transfer some of that weight to your chest instead of just your shoulders and your back. Also, the bag stands upright, which is just great. You know, if you're fiddling around trying to get your things, you don't want to try and balance a bag at the same time, because that's just very inconvenient. What else in terms of functionality? I think that's about it. I mean, you have a top handle, but what bag doesn't have that? Price. So this bag came in at a quite cheap £50. I think I actually paid £45 for it. It's considerably cheap for a camera bag. Most camera bags are like hundreds of pounds, 200 pounds. And for what you get, I think it's quite a bargain. The durability, so I did talk about how it's really nicely built, but at the same time, the only things that aren't really well built are the sort of material inside of the bag. So here you can see that it's already started to like unstitch right there. The stitching wasn't done really well here, and the material is quite flimsy. And also these pockets where you can store your batteries, it's just Velcro, so it's not crazy secure, and also Velcro wears out over time. I can see myself ripping this off accidentally. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the bag. Not a lot of cons, thankfully. Love the price of it, love the look of it, love that it's nice and quick to access things. It's great for run and gun shooters. It's great for city photographers. You're traveling maybe to your next city or just outside of a rainforest. If you like the video, give it a like because it helps us out in the algorithm. And if you want to see more videos like this or about stepping up your video production, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.